Hello everybody, there's another one, AMA session. Um, okay, let's answer two questions from chat. Um, JBeast asked what will be done with Phantom initiatives if when we begin receiving them. Um, and offer some options. We will, I don't know, can I say it or not? Really? Um, okay. I guess obviously we will distribute it as rewards for vaults. A lot of projects do the same, and I guess it is simplest way. Mm. Yes, I think we will do it. Um, Other options with protocol net liquidity and investment fund or something like this. Um, probably, probably, probably we'll split amount to different directions and let's see. Too early to discuss it. As you can see, Phantom now uh, has a crazy time with this NFT airdrop from Andrea, and Wales jumped uh, to from one project to another, and really very crazy time. And we're we're doing our best for deliver a more profitable strategy for Rapid Phantom because now I understand what Wales want. And we will do it for Polygon too. I'm developing Strategy Splitter. With Strategy Splitter, mm, it is the same as Yorn has multi-strategy, but we already have multi-strategy name, and it is a scale, um, horizontal scale. If or multi-strategy is vertical scale, when you can put in multiple platforms, um, horizontal scale, you can use multiple strategies in the same time for one vault with the same underline, of course. And we have different types of strategies. Uh, we will have similar as we have for IMB, um, where requires deposit fee and price per share price not so stable and more complex, and probably we will scale it in the horizontal and vertical, um, and it should be amazing money level. But more interesting, as I can see, more interesting for real big bags is maximize profit for network native token. And we will build it for Phantom, and we will focus more on this for Polygon, for Magic, and we have a good idea how we can bring um, very very huge APRs uh, from 10 to 20% um, using this strategy splitter and Impermax and Tarut. Tarut is Impermax fork. Um, it will be um, interesting management of ratios between these strategies. And for the first, we should build it with strategy splitter and different strategies inside. So, yeah, this is the main work what we're doing right now, and I hope we will reach enough TVL. Let's see. And after enough TVL, we will discuss Phantom initiatives and how we will use it. Another question. Any polygon glitches happening or affecting Tattoo as a result of London upgrade? Few bugs we had, yeah. But usually in a period of gas fluctuation, it is very hard to adjust compounding scripts, scripts what are called do hard works. We don't use Gelato or something like this because we were not huge enough. It is pretty expensive, and we're able to adjust it off chain um, for more flexible. We're more flexible to do it off chain. So in period of huge gas fluctuation, uh, it is just struggle to a bit because transaction can be sent. We wait some period of time. It is usually 30 minutes until speed up it, and all process can be struggled. Um, it is not a huge problem, just more work on the background. um, and some bugs on UI when people couldn't execute a transaction. For some reason, the solution is switch networks to Phantom and to Polygon again. I guess it is some cache issues on MetaMask. I don't know really. Just switch networks and it was gone. Um, mm, I worried that PawnShop will spread us thin across three products. I'm still thinking how to focus on our products because our DEX is pretty amazing. But my personal wish is focus on the DEX after the new UI and after probably our own DEX aggregator solution what we're building. PawnShop, another one problem with focusing, I mean, and probably we need to more strict separate our product between yield farming, DEX, and PawnShop because it is totally different products. Mm, but I had another opinion when we started UI development and we built everything in the one UI. Everything will be on the one application. Probably with time we will split it. Uh, let's see. Right now, of course, we're focusing on yield farming and maximize profit for you guys because it bring money for our project, it bring profit for Xdata holders, and we should build the main strategies that can handle uh, tens or hundreds, millions dollars. It is a bit different kind of uh, strategies because no, not different. I mean, when you something can be profitable for, I don't know, $1 million, but will be extremely not profitable for 100 millions, and it requires additional work in the contracts, in formulas, if you automate some processes. Uh, so we need to prepare our contracts for really huge bugs. Um, and we are doing everything in parallel. We we should launch PoundShop MVP and look uh, look at users' reaction and how we can find different use cases for this. Because, for example, you can use it for insurance. You can hedge in your position with X token, and I think it is better than just insurance because you can mm, include in these um, risks of price fluctuations and different risks, not only platform hack. Um, yeah, and let's see. We need to describe all use cases for the pawn shop, and um, mm, yeah, on the first stage it will be really MVP. It will require a lot of adjustments because we need to increase usability, and it should be user friendly. And as I said before, we will focus in this year, after middle of this year, we will focus on more friendly UI, and we're building a lot of products right now as preparation for this. Mm, yeah. Um, Another question: has network infrastructure like website servers been scaling with increased usage? Yes, uh, we made a new backend server solution with cache and database, and yeah, we improved it. Um, but in general, we're able to handle 10, probably 100,000 users with current infrastructure. Based on my experience in development. Um, so, um, our grow in users should be not a problem for infrastructure because, mm, yeah, it is known field. What is unknown is UX, user experience. For it is not only UI, it is how to offer our product to users. We launched on Phantom, and I realized that we have a lot of problems, especially with API. Not calculation, but showing it. Or competitors doing it in another way, uh, less fair but more effective. Mm, and I adjusted a lot this calculation and made a lot of changes. I mean, um, for example, if we have too high IPR for weekly average, we will show IPR for the whole history. Mm, or some vaults obviously should have um, another calculation for IPI, like IMP strategy. I'm not done it yet, but I prepare something for this. And scaling on networks, I guess we we completed the most of work for scaling on any number of networks. Just more depends on our focus because um, need to complete everything. Uh, need to build a profitable system on one network and move to another. If we will start another network and didn't complete previous, you can lost your focus. Infrastructure is ready, but just mm, management and everything else. Okay. Um, Another one question from Derby. We're all over the place with investment fund ideas. Any idea how we can narrow down our options and get something going? I just wanted to mm, invest it in a centrifuge, but it looks like bad idea at current stage. Um, and probably we should invest in some seed round. We we had an offer from one project. Um, they pretty good project. Um, I'm not sure. Can we discuss details? I guess not. But how we can use it in some seed rounds and don't discuss without discussion with you. I guess we should ask them disclose deals details um, and make a proposal with something concrete. Uh, I don't like. Mhm. Okay, it will be always risk, and we should choose wisely. And if we're talking about some seed rounds, I don't know a lot of good projects. I know Tattoo, but we can't invest in Tattoo's money. It will be strange. We need to invest in another place for diversification and everything else. Of course, we can just put this money in our vault, probably buy another underline. Not you not don't use USDC, but invest in Matic and everything else. But I hear so many opinions and mm, I'm not sure about uh, current market, how will it grow? No, it is always lottery, so it is an additional risk, and uh, probably it is something like your investments when you probably you will probably you remember this time when you entered first time in the crypto and what uh, what's the best strategy to do it? Buy PTC and hold it, uh, buy Matic or buy Ethereum. I don't know. it should be pretty well strategies, but I guess on current stage these assets will give us um, maybe x2 or x3 uh, money in lucky case, of course. Mm, but probably with 30,000 USDC, should we should use more risky strategy. I mean not by digging asset like Klima or something like this. Omega or Olympus always was for crazy Ponzi. No, no, no. I mean undervalued projects. I can review the code. You can expect something from how they look from team and everything else. Just exactly what we had in Harvest with 69 program. It was pretty successful, I guess. I I don't know all details, but looks like I see only income and or governance Gnosis wallet and income pretty well. um, Oh, Painter clarified his question. Um, is the focus now pawn shop aggregating liquidity on the DEX or scaling votes for whales? We're doing everything in parallel because for pawn shop we need only UI and or from it is the main focus on our main front-end developer Konstantin. Um, Aggregating liquidity on the DEX. Um, Bagdaslav working on a solution for uh, multi-swaps. It his main task, and it's going pretty well. It is hard, but we'll have MVP soon, I guess. And scaling votes for whales, it is my task. Yeah, except everything else, of course. But I've I'm finding time for developing. Sometimes it is very difficult, but I'm developing too. Um, and this nearly done. I guess I completed contracts, last tests, and I will deploy. I guess on Phantom I will deploy a test vault uh, for this conception, and after a few days we can update strategies. Um, so yeah, we're doing all in parallel, and we're also doing new landing page redesign. What else? Um, Gordon making doing amazing work with collaborations and connections with different guys. Um, we're building. I'm not sure can I say. Okay, just a name. The TetraSwap version 2. You will see. It is also doing in parallel. And also little strategies or new developer. I'm Kosyak. Doing little strategies like decomposing for Phantom, for Hector, and strategy for Tomb and Nachos already completed. I just didn't have time for deploy it. Mm, so yeah, a lot of work in parallel. Do you have concrete questions? Maybe I need to talk about something retrospective on previous week. What we had. I guess Phantom was the main focus on my management and checking that everything fine, adjusting everything and improve launch out rewarder, launch alerts system and adjusting gas consumption, adjusting everything and yeah, a ton of little tasks for for the be sure that everything going well. And now all fine. Yeah. Um. What else? What else? What else? Mm, everything going well. Yeah. We all developers happy, busy, and mm, extremely effective. Effectively work on new features. Um, yeah. Okay, if you don't have more questions, I guess it is enough for today. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.